Here in this short video, we would be discussing about two very important biostatistical tools. Okay, so one is the t-test, or sometimes called a student t-test, and other is the ANOVA. Okay, so these both tools are used to compare the data. Okay, compare the data or the averages of the data. Okay, so first to understand these both concepts, we will have to know what kind of data do they deal with. Okay, so data can be of two types. Data can be of two types. First type is the quantitative, other is categorical. Okay, from the name it is so clear that quantitative data means something that can be represented by the numbers like 1, 2, 3. Okay, like systolic blood pressure like 120, 140, 160. That is the quantitative data. Okay, what about a categorical data? A categorical data is the data that is represented by the categories like male, female. Okay, smokers and non-smokers. Okay, so this type of data we can get two different types of data. Okay, so what does t-test do? T-test compares the data in two types. Okay, like in this you have one quantitative, one categorical, but this categorical should be in two different subgroups. Okay, like for example we are talking about the blood pressure, BP. BP is obviously the quantitative, and we are dealing with the two categories in male and female. Okay, so if we compare the averages of the male and female in this category, and so this would be done through the t-test. So this will be done through the t-test. So what is ANOVA? ANOVA is very similar to the t-test. In this you also have two different kind of data here. One is quantitative again, and other is categorical again. But since this is ANOVA, so the categorical will be divided into three or more than three different categories. Okay, so like we are talking about the again blood pressure. So blood pressure would be in children, in adults, and in geriatric population. Okay, so this is the main difference between the t-test and the ANOVA. T-test only deals with two categories, and ANOVA deals with three different categories. Okay, so hope you got a little bit of idea about this. Okay, now we have 2 minutes left. We can again discuss the chi-square. Okay, now chi-square, one thing you have to remember, chi-square does not deal with the quantitative data. It does not deal with the quantitative data. Okay, it only and only deals with the categorical data. So in case of chi-square test, if you have categorical data on both the sides, comparison is on both the sides. Okay, so this is categorical, this is categorical. So in chi-square test, we are basically comparing the associations or the proportions. Okay, proportions. So this was about the t-test, the ANOVA test, and the categorical and the chi-square test. Okay.